Hey guys, my name is Jared Cunningham, and I'm the host of the Midwest Hustle podcast. I'm really excited to be doing this today. This is my first ever podcast episode I've ever done. I'm usually behind the camera. I run a media company, and so this is very different for me. But I wanted to go into a little bit about what this podcast is going to be about and what you can expect for future episodes. So I started this idea of a podcast, right? And I was like, I always want to do a podcast. And, I thought about it and I'm like, why don't I do something about kind of my story and how I've always been? And I've always been a hustler, right? And Midwest, that's just me. I'm a Midwesterner. I live in Iowa my whole life. So that's how I came up with the podcast. And those who are tuning in here, I want to say that this podcast is for you business owners, you entrepreneurs, people that you want to start something, but you never really, didn't take the jump, didn't take the leap. You still can. You still can. And so we're just going to dive into a little bit about my story today. And then I'll talk a little bit about what's going to be happening in the future. So thank you so much, and let's just start it. So starting from the very beginning, I went to college for digital media. I went to Hawkeye Community College and graduated with a degree there in media and digital media, and had a great time. It was a great time, great connections. Loved it. I went into the news sector of my career, did news. I liked that, but it wasn't my passion. It was a job to get me to where I am now today, right? And it was great for creating stories, and that's what I'm good at. I am good at creating stories, and so I do appreciate my time there. But I worked for KWWL Channel 7 News in Waterloo, Iowa. Had a great time, great people, whatever. It was awesome. I had the opportunity to work for a production company locally here in the Cedar Valley. Loved it, loved the people. COVID happened, and it sucked afterwards. What I mean by that is I lost my job. And it was a huge turning point in my life to adjust with that. Because I am a perfectionist. I have, things in my head in my future, what I wanted to do. And I was kind of in a deep gutter, and I was trying to climb out, a creative block for those creatives out there. I got out of that, and I started a company by doing that. I started the company Midwest Media Guy. And that's who I've created myself to be. That's my brand, Midwest. And I started that. This company has grown so much. We're 3 years old now, and it doesn't seem like it seems like a really long time. I know 3 years isn't a long time, but it feels like 5 years, 6 years. We've been in business, but it hasn't. But we now have a full team. I have a graphic designer, video editors, photographers. We have a full team. I don't even do any editing anymore. It's awesome. And that's what one of my favorite things I do like doing, which is something, I occasionally do, but, we have a full team, and it's kind of crazy how it's grown to where it is now. And that's my main company, that I have been working on for the past 3 years. I started last year. We do a lot of, to go into that, we do a lot of media for locally for businesses. We do photography, videography, web design, graphic design. We're a multimedia company that can pretty much do professional content for any business. We've done stuff for local businesses, which we love doing. We've done stuff for big corporate companies, which we also love doing. And, it's really awesome to create content for local businesses, especially because we get to tell their story, and it kind of goes back into my story as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. But I also started another company called the Midwest Cleaning Pros. I started a cleaning company as of last year, and that has just kind of turned into what is going to be a side hustle for income someday in life, turned into a full-time job basically. And now we have a whole team with that one as well. I did not realize how crazy cleaning can be. And we do commercial cleaning for commercial buildings, offices, and then rentals, turnovers, that sort of thing. And I did not realize how crazy cleaning is. And I've learned a lot in that. And now we have 7 people on our team for the cleaning company, and a manager now to help with all the admin stuff and all that jazz. So it takes some stuff off my back, but we started that as of last year because I did so much real estate media in the area, and I noticed so many homes being just dirty, disgusting, rentals, whatever. And that's why I started the business. And turns out you can make more money with rentals than actual residential homes of people selling the homes, because usually, I mean, the stuff is clean now. So that's where we're kind of heading into. But I have so many other business ideas of mine. But that's a little bit about me and my journey as a business owner. And, growing up, I give just real quick, I want to give all glory to God, our Father. And he has allowed me to do this, and it's his business, not my business. This podcast is his, not mine. And he has allowed me to be able to do what I do, and I thank him every day. There's no way I could have done what I've been accomplished. I haven't accomplished it. God has given me the opportunity to accomplish it. So I just wanted to thank him real quick, because he is the reason why the success that I have in my life is because of him. So that's a little bit about me. What's this podcast going to be about, right? You kind of already know. I really have a passion for entrepreneurs. I have a passion to help entrepreneurs, especially people my age. I'm 26. And so I'm pretty young, but I also I love helping people. I love being that person alongside someone and guiding them through a problem that they're having. And so that's why I started this podcast. I want to be able to help people and give them resources that maybe they needed or to solve a problem. And there's so many free resources out there, guys. I mean, so many. And we're going to have them on the show. We're going to invite people on the show that can help you. People with taxes, people with the IRS, people with, running a business and marketing, running a business and whatever, and so we're going to have those type of people on the show to ask questions about what situation they went through. And so that is what this business is about. It's about entrepreneurship. It's about going over those mountains, climbing through those mountains and hustling through those challenges. And so, we're going to be highlighting innovators, creators, and hustlers right here in the Midwest. And that's what we're going to be doing in this podcast. So to close here, I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to sow into you a little bit of my history in this, and I'm super excited to get started. So I just want to say thank you. Please subscribe to the Midwest Hustle podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I believe we're creating a TikTok as well, or the MidwestHustlePodcast.com. You can find all that content there. So I thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next episode, and remember, the hustle never stops. Thank you.